Hi, Tony Selzer here. Welcome to the line. We got another treat, and it's really a landmark in the technology movement, really the content movement that's transforming the way we market, the way we really go to market with our brands. I keep telling everybody, your brand is not your own; it's a conversation. And one of the things you got to know today is you really got to understand how are you going to have that conversation. What platform are you in? And one of the best CMS platforms in the game is Drupal. And we have a company that really spun out of the founding of that from some very unique, very distinct DNA. Bertrand's the senior vice president of Acquia. Acquia, did I get it right?
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
All right. Tim, how does your company come about? What is it that you guys do?
Yeah. So Dries Bytart, who's the founder of the Drupal platform, created Acquia about 8 years ago. He created Drupal about 13 years ago in his college dorm room. Funny story. He created it because he wanted to build a forum and kind of sharing application so students could share information online. Decided to put it out when he got done using it for his own purpose as an open source framework. And 13 years later, it's one of the leading enterprise web content management systems on the market.
Wow.
Dries founded Acquia about 8 years ago, based really upon a couple of premises. Number one, he was being contacted by many enterprises who had started to use Drupal quite pervasively, asking for his help. And he thought to himself, geez, there's got to be a similar play for Drupal to what Red Hat did with Linux.
Right.
And the first and foremost play that he set up, and it's still one of the core pieces of our business today, is to provide a subscription service that helps customers succeed using Drupal. So technical support, security updates, and patches for customers that use Drupal. And then over time, the business has evolved to providing things like platform as a service, optimization services around testing, targeting, optimization around offering and recommendations, and personalization of websites. And we provide these services to a whole variety of companies, from mid-market companies all the way through very large enterprises like NBC and Warner Music and the Weather Channel.
And Tim, one of the things that we talk to our customers all the time about, and I think that you guys have done such a good job, there's two tenets I want our followers to really pay attention to. One, you found a subscription way to productize levels of service and offerings, right, to create that subscription offering, because we all know subscription-based business is 6 times net value of revenue versus 2.5 times earnings. And that's a big game changer when we're doing this tech play. And the second thing is you had a great freemium offer. I know it was unintentional, but the founding of Drupal, that gift that you gave on the front end, created a user experience, designed the beginning of that life cycle, and you've been able to use that to build a healthy business. And that's really one of the things that we try to teach our clients to do. It's like that first payment is going to be attention and data, right? I mean, that's what they're giving you in using your platform, and you're using that to get the cred that you need in order to build your entire customer lifecycle. Is that fair?
Yeah, no doubt about that. So one of the key advantages of Acquia, and like a lot of open source places, Drupal is our freemium offering. So clients can go out, use it, try it, get familiarized with it, and they do all of this before they ever even contact Acquia in many cases. So I've actually said to myself, I don't know if I would join another company unless they had a freemium offering. I've been a part of companies before that kept their technology very sacred and proprietary and made customers sign NDAs before you show it to them and so on. You end up with a lot less deal volume. You end up with a lot less lead volume. And it's really hard to scale a company that way. So that was our freemium offering, and that's worked out very well for us. Well, secondly, as you mentioned, subscription business model. Can't beat it. It's a couple of different reasons why. First reason is we have to be honest to the customers every year. We have to perform the service that we said we were going to deliver, or the customers don't have to renew.
Right.
So in our business, we judge ourselves by our renewal rates. If our renewal rates are in the in the 90s, for example, we know we're doing an exceptional job.
Right.
And customers have choices these days, and I think that's a great piece of a subscription business model. Secondly, it gives us the ability to land and expand within customer accounts. So you sell the customer a small subscription, they upgrade to something larger. The customer adds another site, they add another product, and it really gives you the ability to land and expand a set of customers over time. And as you said, no matter what business your customers are in, based upon either the subscription model or a land and expand model, I think it's a very, very good model.
Well, we use the exact same phrase, by the way, land and expand. I mean, to a T. Well, I just want to comment. I want to reiterate how powerful that life cycle is. All the great brands are doing this. If you think about what Apple does, I mean, we go in, we get us a Mac Genius for free, right? And it's never for free because we pay twice as much money for the phone, the TV, the computer, right? But it's that experience that they've used in order to allow us to have access and to have those people show us how to greater leverage, how to get the hacks. They're going to make our lives better, right? And my other favorite one is Starbucks. I mean, we think we're getting a community center for free, and for that we pay $5 a day for membership. It's our third place, and really the companies like that, the Pandoras of the world, even Amazon is getting and knowing you better, is offering you free recommendations in a way to bring you through that life cycle. And I think that's really what we got to start thinking about, is how do we use technology to build a relationship? Business is about building relationships, and that free offering that you guys start on with Drupal allows you to pull them through your ecosystem, shake hands, and build a relationship. Am I oversimplifying it?
No, that's exactly right. Yeah, it also allows you to create a level of trust because you're providing the freemium model to the client with no strings attached. So we're saying, hey, go try. We're not hiding anything from you. Go try our offering. If you like Drupal and then you feel you need the complementary services from Acquia, we sell those on a subscription basis. If Drupal isn't for you, you've tried it for free and you've lost nothing by doing that other than your time. So, I do think it's a great way to build trust, and it's a great way to build a business. And then by the time the clients typically come to us, they typically know what they're looking for. They've tried to run Drupal on their own, and they realize it might be hard to run on their own. They realize that when it goes down in the middle of the night, they don't want their own people up helping them fix it. They tried to host it on Amazon Web Services on their own. And they realize they want an expert to be watching over those servers 24 hours a day. And that's the premium value add that we've been able to drive for our customers, and we've created that level of trust out of the gate by allowing them to use Drupal with no strings attached.
I think the other thing that you guys have done really well, and I really want to kind of, I know I'm getting the 2-minute wave. I want to kind of close with this, but one of the things that you guys have done is you're not kidding yourself. You're not trying to be everything to everybody. You know who your target market is. You know where your leverageable advantage is for your technology to be deployed. I mean, you said it when we were talking earlier. WordPress is one of those platforms where your wife could set up her own company's website, move stuff around, and configure her blog. That is a different platform and a different really ecosystem than the types of clients you're serving, right? I mean, that's part of the reason it needs to be that much more complicated. If you're going to integrate into some of these higher level platforms and you're going to design the entire ecosystem around how a customer is going to come through the life cycle, and your web presence is critical to your entire, really sales acquisition model, then you've got to talk and think about different platforms to be in. And at that point, it's just being agnostic to what technology you use, is finding the right fit for the client. And that's really kind of your approach too. Would you guys agree?
I would agree. Yeah. I mean, our clients are integrating a variety of systems. They're looking to integrate CRM systems, marketing automation systems, email management systems, ERP systems, billing subscription systems, and so on. When you start integrating all these things into one platform, it becomes complicated. What happens when that integration breaks? What happens, if the website needs to scale and you have a traffic spike? What happens to the integration? And that's something that we do really well, and I think it's what differentiates Drupal in the market versus the WordPress platform that you're looking to put some simple product information out there on, and that's where we're succeeding in the market today.
So your subscription base, your product and services joined together, right? I mean, it's the two are intertwined, which I love, by the way. And one last question. When you're going to make that decision, what is more important, that decision of deciding what CMS platform, whether you're Sitecore, whether you're .NET, whether you're looking at Drupal, is it more important to find the partner that can lead you and support you in the technology, or is it more important to find the technology? Are all those technologies quickly hitting zero, and is it really more important to find the partner than the tech?
Yeah, so I think partners in the channel is extremely critical in this market. We rely heavily on channel partners because A, they know the customer. B, they typically know the industry or vertical. And I think any technology can be poorly implemented. Drupal, WordPress, Ruby on Rails, Adobe, Sitecore. Any of these things can go wrong if you don't have the right partner implementing. So I think the two are pretty critical, right? You have to select the right technology for the use case. If you came to me and said, we want to build this blogging platform, I would say, go use WordPress. If you come to me and you say, I want to build this complex website with lots of integrations to third-party systems, I'll say, Drupal sounds like the right fit. Now we got to find you the right partner that knows your business, knows your industry, knows how to build those integrations, because it still has to be implemented properly.
It's a yin and a yang.
For sure.
Awesome. Thanks so much for having you on the show, buddy.
Okay, sounds great. Thanks, Tony.
Good.